Hey guys, India actually got a new premium large format. It just got opened at CityPride Multiplex, Kharadi, Pune, and this premium large format is by Dolby and it's called Dolby Cinema. And my name is Rahul. Let's go deep into it. Unlike my usual theater videos, I am not going straight into the theater because Dolby Cinema is a very new premium large format and lot of people does not know about Dolby Cinema, and there will be confusion because of the name or the company associated with it, Dolby, because Dolby is synonymous with sound in India, because every theater that is a premium theater except for IMAX, so basically normal screens which has best sound, it will be a Dolby Atmos Audi. So every theater which has a screen with Dolby Atmos, it will be proudly showcase that we have Dolby Atmos, right? So I know that everybody knows about Dolby Atmos and everybody has seen Dolby logo everywhere because of that. But Dolby Cinema is not just about Dolby Atmos. It's about all the proprietary technology of Dolby coming together to give you the best cinematic experience. I know it sounds like an ad, but it is true. So I am going to give you a slight explanation about Dolby Cinema. Then we will go to the Dolby Cinema in India, that is the CityPride Multiplex or Kharadi one. And so I just want to give you an update about that because I know there will be confusion about this. So let's talk about it. Dolby has three pillars. Okay, the three pillars is design, sound and picture. So design is like they will have a completely blacked out Audi so that there is no reflection. If the seating will be curved, it will be stadium side seating, it will have curve according to the curve that screen has. So what happens is every seat, the viewing experience is almost similar. That's why there is curve. And the auditorium has certain curves. When I actually went to Dolby Cinema, I checked out and there is certain elements of curve everywhere. And that is their design philosophy, and they are doing this so that you will get the best picture and best sound quality. So every Dolby Cinema that is going to open in India will be very similar. So it will have the speakers. There will be a lot of speakers as you have to go to different Dolby Atmos supported theaters. You have seen there will be a lot of speakers because in Dolby Cinema, for the aesthetic value, they actually has hidden speakers. So you will not be able to see speakers or subwoofers or anything here, obviously. So they will be hidden. So that is the design. And if you talk about sound, obviously you guys already know about Dolby Atmos. But here the difference is that you are going to get studio grade sound quality because before opening Dolby Cinema, Dolby has actually opened a Dolby Studio where the grading for the movies are done. So you are supposed to get the best sound and best picture quality as per the maker's intended. That is not going to be happening in any cinema hall. If you have a TV, you have seen that there is really a professional mode or filmmaker's mode. Like that, Dolby Cinema is like that. You will get the filmmaker mode always on. So studio grade sound and picture quality is expected because the movie is created in their own studio. So then there will be a lot of speakers. Obviously, as I heard, it will be hidden, but depending on the audience, number of speakers change. I don't want to talk about it, but their plan or their claim is that they will be hitting 80,000 watts. That is their main aim. So number of speakers does not matter because it's object-based sound called sound. So only matters is how many, because they have their own design for it, the perfect placement of the speakers. So because of the tuning in their own studio, you will get the best DCP for it and the best Atmos sound will be available here. Then talking about the picture quality, they obviously have 6-speed dual laser 4K laser projectors here. So they have support for Dolby Vision, which is a top of the mark HDR quality, and it will be available for both 2D and 3D, and there will be HFR playback also. Then it is obviously they have an astonishing 1,000,000:1 contrast ratio. It is like 500 times better contrast than any other normal projection system. Then they also have 2.5 times brightness than any other normal cinemas in India, and Then they also have 108 nits brightness. So this 108 nit brightness is like every part of the screen will have this 108 nit brightness, because that is how it's tuned. So their studio grading of Dolby Vision happens, and they are locked with this kind of brightness in a for a projection. Obviously projection is really high. For STR it is very low. So then obviously you will get almost true blacks because of this, and it almost hit full Rec 22 color space. So amazing colors, amazing true blacks, everything is expected. True blacks is very close to what a projection system can produce for true blacks. Obviously there is another technologies that can do something else that I will talk about in another video. Then the brightness I talk about it. The 3D brightness can be as high as the 2D brightness that is set by DCA standard. That is 14FL is the steady, it is set by DCA, and 3D can hit 14FL. That means no more dark, darker 3D, because they are using a different 3D technology, not polarization. They are using color filters. Obviously I talk about they have high frame rate also. So this all combines together to give you a perfect cinematic experience. As I mentioned about their studio is in India, and they will be grading here for this theater, so you will always get the best cinematic experience as per the maker intended. So that is the selling point of Dolby. So you will be confused because there is IMAX. IMAX is always going to be looming around, and I will talk about a comparison between IMAX and Dolby Cinema in another video, but that will be coming soon. Right now I want to talk about only about Dolby Cinema, because first priority you have to know about Dolby Cinema, then we will do a comparison, because I have watched same movie in a 4K laser IMAX and Dolby Cinema to have this comparison. So that's about it, and let's moving on to CityPride Multiplex, which is India's first Dolby Cinema. I want to talk about that. There are 5 more Dolby Cinema coming to India. I think 5 it is, because Hyderabad, Bangalore, Trichy, and Kerala has 2 of them. One is in Kochi and one is in Kannur. So these are coming soon. So I know people does not know about Dolby Cinema, so I hope this video helps. So let's talk about the CityPride Multiplex. So I want to first talk about how to reach this India's first Dolby Cinema. Obviously it will take more few months to open up the second Dolby Cinema. So I am a budget traveler. If you know me, if you have focused on me, you have seen me doing videos of IMAX all over India. So you know that I travel via train mostly. So I will talk about how to reach that. So you have to reach obviously Pune railway station, and from there, if you go out from the first platform, on the right side, either through the underpass or if you normally go to right side, you can reach a bus stand there. From the bus stand you can see that there is a first bus stop will be there, and if you look at that, there is another waiting area. So you have to walk to there will be 300 series buses will be already there. So you just wait for 2 buses. First one is either 235 numbered bus or 163 numbered bus, and from there take ticket to IT Tower. From that IT Tower bus stop, you just have to walk a little bit to the main road, and on the right side you can see this Nyasa Plaza. I think it's called a Nyasa Plaza, and there will be, you can see the CityPride board with Dolby Cinema and everything like that there. So it's very easy. It's a very easy way to reach there, because I want, if people want to reach there, it is the easiest way. So you can also use an app called AIPL, I guess. I'm not sure. I will show the image of the app so that you can understand. You can use that app and give the location where you want to go, like that, and you can easily reach from anywhere. If you are coming from airport, you can reach. If you want to use bus, you can use that app to reach here. So that's how you can reach here. Now let's talk about CityPride Multiplex and Dolby Cinema. So this is CityPride Multiplex Dolby Cinema in Nyati Plaza in Pune, Kharadi. So this is the building. It is associated with some offices, so not entirely this building is a mall. So this is a very new mall, and it is not like finished. Like when I went to Broadway cinemas, right? There was only the multiplex. It is very similar. No stores has been open. I think the entire down area, like the glass area and everything, is like the mall actually. So when I enter, there is a lot of malls and everything. There are sorry shops and everything like that. So I was in the first day itself. There is a LED board that says Dolby Cinema and shows the building of this Dolby Cinema hall. And it's nice. Everybody everywhere they have to market it a little bit more in railway stations or metro stations and everything. It's about time. Otherwise, people won't get to know that there is such an amazing premium large format here. So in the mall, there is few places they show the Dolby Cinema ads. So that's nice. And I actually really like this ad, so I showed the entire thing. So this is also shown inside the multiplex too. In there is an LED wall that Dolby insisted. So you can see in the right side there is the CityPride mall. It's on the top floor. I mean third floor around. So it also shows the specs. There is wallpaper posters there that shows the specs of this Dolby Cinema, what it can achieve, what it can do, and everything. Like it has Dolby Vision, it has HFR 3D, that is high frame rate 3D. See, it has mentioned all the Dolby Atmos. Like it has mentioned a lot of the specs like 4K dual laser projection and everything. So this is the front of that multiplex. You can see there are a lot of posters, and there is also Dolby Cinema ad running there. And this is the board CityPride multiplex with Dolby Cinema. So that is the ticket counter too. You might have already noticed that. So I'm just showing you different parts. So this is the ticket counter. You can take tickets from here, or you can use book my show and everything. So the stars are nice. I talked to some of them and that's nice. But this is the LED that Dolby insists to put it in the auditorium. So it also right now shows the Dolby ad only. So you can see there are a lot of eating options available in this multiplex. There are a lot of sitting area. There are a lot of screens like I think there is 6-7 screens. I'm not sure. So you can see that different options. It is very well done. A lot of sofas to sit, and that's very nice. It's a pretty decent looking multiplex. It's been done really well. So there is another Dolby Atmos 4K laser screen here. That is the Audi 7. So you can see it's a nicely done Audi. So you can see the 3, 4, 5, 6 are in front of 7. So I think it's 7 screen multiplex. So here the Dolby cinema is in Audi 6. You can see the 4 and 5. There is LED screens below it, so where they can show which movie is playing here. These cardboards it might be removed, but when we were there, that was there, and it was nice to take photos there. So this is Dolby Cinema entrance. You can see there is 6, and under there, if a movie is playing, there will be a poster. I will showing you one of them. So when you enter, there is 2 doors to enter, so there is a good amount of soundproofing. So I like this thing because I wish Cinepolis Kochi IMAX also has this, so sound from outside is not coming inside. There is this blue light strip going through entire Audi, but it will be turned off while playing the movie. You can see the screen also here, so you can see the blue lights on the step also. There is 2 exit lights too, because that is the government norm at least. But here the best thing about this thing is that they will is angling this light on one side. When it turn off, only one light will be seen, the light strip is seen, and it will be in such an angle that it will not disturb and it will be dimmed. So is the exit light is also slightly downwards, so that it does not reflect or disturb you, and it will be dimmed also. As you can see also, the speakers are not visible. That's an aesthetic thing, but I don't know how much I like it or not. But you can see the 300-seater Audi here, and you can also see the stadium like seating, the slight steepness, and it also has curve, as you can see it has that. But unlike AMC theaters or something in Europe, this is not as premium in terms of seating or comfort. They use sofas and recliners, but I think it is up to theaters, because they have to put the right ticket charge for the audience, and depending on the audience, they are putting the seats. The seats are reclinable, and it is kind of comfortable, and it has good leg space, but this is not the most premium seats I had seen in a premium large format in India. Also, there is no butt kickers, which is a specialty in AMC theaters, which will be vibrate the seats according to the bass it is giving. I wish one of the Dolby Cinema actually has all the perks of Dolby Cinema outside, like AMC has, and it will be nice if Hyderabad can do it. That will be awesome because it is also going to be the Dolby Cinema with a bigger screen. So I hope that happens. These seats you have seen one of my videos or photos that it is same seats in Broadway cinemas, Epic and IMAX. I wish these were the seats used in the entire Audi though. But leg space and everything else. But this is more comfortable seat. So that is that. You can see the curve everywhere. This is the place that has most leg space, but most seats have good leg space, and I think the seats are washable also. So cleaning is easy for them at least. So this is the exit light, and you can see that I will show how exit light will look when movie is playing, because that is the best thing to show. That's the best way to show it. So you can see that exit light when I see the movie. But when I click the photo like zoomed in, you can see the exit light really well, but when I show you a video, you can understand that it is not at all visible. See, this is how you see when you are in seats. So that is about Audi. The spaceship like Audi is nice with lot of curves. So let's go into sound.
This is Dolby Atmos. The number of speakers around you no longer matters.
So you can see that everything is hidden. There is 61 speakers including 10 subwoofers. It is obviously hidden behind the acoustically transparent wall. So that is difficult to show. Only 2 speakers are visible, that is behind the screen. This produces amazing sound. It's a studio grade Dolby Atmos sound is produced here. You have to listen to it to me. This is the best Atmos experience I ever had anywhere. Like, it's loud, but it is not crackling up or anything like that. You can see that above the projectors, the speakers, 2 speakers are shown. This is the only place where you can see the speakers. But the sound is absolutely amazing. I enjoyed it because I watched the same movie in different formats, so I know that the best sound I got was from here. Also, I am a little bit biased toward Atmos. So this is the screen here. It is a 2:1 weirdly ratioed screen. It is kind of 52 feet as per Dolby, but KD and Sri actually had a laser tool, and when they measured, it was around 54 feet wide and 26 feet tall. So it is kind of flat, but it's not really flat like 1.85, or neither it is scope. So there will be black bars, but because of the contrast ratio here, most of the time you will not be seeing or looking. If you are not looking for the black bars, you will not see the black bars here. That's a good thing. You can see how steep it is from here, from this point of view. And there is also shakers here that allows screen to have no laser speckles and everything. You can see from the behind the screen. I am trying to show it. I am sorry I was not able to focus here. So this is the Dolby 3D glass, and obviously Dolby 3D is very special. It has almost same brightness as the 2D movie brightness that DCI asked us to maintain, that is 14 FL. This is the kids glass. KD actually watched the movie with this kids glass, but you can see that this is the original spec glass that we watched the movie with. You can see the difference. The kids glass is the green one, black one is for the adult. And the 3D was amazing, the brightness was amazing, it was HDR also. So that was the best 3D I have watched, because there is nothing like that. Nothing like the 3D has completely changed my mind how 3D works. There was not even a ghosting also. My god, that was amazing. I don't know how I will watch other 3D now. That much how different it was. Being a 3D lover, this was the best thing, best 3D I have ever watched. The brightness, the contrast was there. There was the darkness. It was almost as bright as 2D as they said. And you know, because they have 108 brightness all around the screen, that also helps. The dual laser projector is working, as you can see that, and then that also helps, right? So they have 6-speed dual Christie Eclipse 4K RGB pure laser projectors. One of the thing it actually had, as I said earlier, it has 108 inch brightness. 108 is Dolby Vision brightness for entire screen, every point it has. This is the projection room. You can see these massive projectors here. It can produce 1,000,000:1 contrast ratio, which is the best in the business, and it also has almost true blacks. It also can produce full RX 2020 color coverage. So this specialty of this is there is separate light engine for each projectors, and it is projectors, and it is modular. See, this is a light engine here. It actually collect the light and it actually give the laser to via fiber cable. It is transferred to the projectors. Most of the projectors have light engines inside it. So this is the Dolby processors and amps here for the Dolby Atmos. You can see the wiring and everything. I had a good time there because they were cool to explain everything to us. I had a huge technology dump knowledge dumped into me, so I missed a lot of them because there was too much details for me. That was too much detail for me. So I had a nice time. Not everybody is cool like this to experience or show us these things and explain everything singly. So I went to watch movie there, and I will talk about how I felt about samples and the movie. Again, I will put a Dolby Cinema sample here so that you can experience Dolby Cinema.
It's just the beginning of Dolby Vision. Because what you thought was black isn't. This is black. This is contrast that reveals details deeper than any image you've seen on a screen. This is luminance that means the difference between white and pure energy. Energy that is about to reveal an entire universe of color. You've never experienced in the cinema.
I hope you got an idea about the Dolby Cinema in CityPride and an all-round experience about Dolby Cinema. I will talk about the samples and the movie experience I had in another video comparing with other formats. So thank you for watching the video. I hope this was helpful. Do comment or ask about any doubts you have. And again, once again, thank you for watching. Bye bye, and I will see you on the next one.